Hi folks, and welcome to another training video from Lone Interest Spider, dedicated to you and teaching you how to win at the car dealership, this time specifically focusing on how to find a new car. And let's explain that a little bit. What we're talking about is using the right tools, working smart, not hard, using the right tools to make sure that before you even go to the dealership, you already have a really good idea what the best price should be on that new car that you're looking for. We're going to have more videos dedicated to how to negotiate price at a dealership, how to manage your financing at a dealership, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This one's focused on what tools you need to make sure that you use when you're doing your homework to make sure you're getting the best price possible before you even go to the dealership. All that being said, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Reason being, every time we come out with more videos designed to show you how to save money and how to win at the car dealership, you'll get notified. And one other thing to mention, something about vehicles that you all need to be aware of and you all need to kind of set your mind straight on. A vehicle is a depreciating liability. It is not a freaking asset, okay? It's a depreciating liability. They lose value. They lose value like a rock falling through the sky. They go down, okay? They don't bounce back up. They go down. They're liabilities. You're going to have to fix it. You have to get insurance on it, okay? They're depreciating liabilities. So all that being said, one of the things we're going to talk about later is, where you shop for your car. And some people have an inclination to be loyal. Look, loyalty is a wonderful thing, okay? But when you're shopping for a depreciating liability, your loyalty needs to be to you and your family, not to a dealership, not to anybody you think you may know at a dealership, okay? Your loyalty when you shop for depreciating liability needs to be to you and your family. All right, all that being said, let's just jump right into this. So the first thing you need to do is go to the manufacturer's website and research vehicles. Okay, don't go to the dealership website. You go to the manufacturer's website, in this case Toyota. So I would be going to the Toyota manufacturer website and I'd be researching my vehicle. And I'm doing that because I'm trying to figure out what trim level I'm looking for. So what in the heck is a trim level? A trim level is, with a Toyota Camry that we're going to be looking at, it could be an L, it could be an LE, it could be an SE. Okay, those are trim levels. All right, each trim level has different features. So you go to the manufacturer website to figure out what features are important to you, and based upon that, what trim level you're looking for. Once that's done, go to TrueCar. TrueCar has become just an incredibly powerful resource whenever you're looking for new or used vehicles. In this case, new. It's just got a ton of information. So here we are at the TrueCar website, and I'm going to have links to TrueCar and other resources down below the video. Don't worry about taking notes. All that information is going to be down below the video. So go to TrueCar, click on Shop New. In this case, we're going to look at a Toyota. So these are all the vehicles you can pick from. We're going to look at Toyota, and specifically a Camry. Enter your zip code. I've just picked a random one there, asking you for engine type. So pick whichever one you want. In this case, I'm going to say the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. Click the next step. And this is where you can pick those trim levels. So again, you've gone to the manufacturer website. You have a pretty good idea what features you want and what trim level has those features. I'm just going to say, okay, let's look at an XC. So you go onto the next screen, pick a color. In this case, just any color will do. Then you go ahead, click to the next screen. This is the interior. It's up to you. Again, folks, please remember, we're talking about a depreciating liability. I don't care what color the thing is. I don't care what color the interior is. Okay, all I need to do is have this joker get me from point A to point B, have the things in it that are important to me. All these little things like a specific color, specific interior, man, don't get married to your car. Okay, it's a depreciating liability. It's going to cost you money, not make you money. Okay, pardon me for mentioning that again, but it's really, really important. Anyway, going to the next screen. We're not too focused on this right here. And go ahead and click finish. And then I'm just going to pull up some really cool information so you can see, okay, 2019 Toyota Camry. We're looking at the SE, and that gives you an idea what the MSRP should be. And that's the average market price, which is really cool. So it's already telling you, hey, if you're shopping for a 2019 Toyota Camry SE, you ought to be looking at a price of $22,999. Okay, and just for simplicity's sake, I'm going to say $23,000. Okay, there's some other features on the screen that are really important. You can actually click View and Edit, and it's going to pull up further discounts that you may qualify for. A little sidebar comment on this stuff right here. That Toyota special financing, they're probably trying to get you to finance through Toyota. You may not want to do that, but if you do go through special financing with Toyota, you get an additional incentive or additional discount. College grad rebate and military rebate. Look, if you think you qualify for this stuff, then you need to prove it, okay? Because the bank is going to require that you prove it. You say you're a college grad, prove it to them. So bring a diploma, bring a student ID, bring old transcripts, bring whatever you can to help prove that you indeed are a college graduate. Military rebate. Bring everything you can for the military. Don't bring your DD-214. I'm ex-military. Those things are like gold. If you ever lose them, good luck getting another one. But just make a copy of the daggone thing. Bring your military ID. Bring whatever you can to prove that, hey, you're military. If you're retired military, you're retired. Some of these military rebates are kind of funny. They'd say, oh, well, I know we said military rebate, but, well, it's not for active duty military. It's only for retired people, not for you people that didn't do less than 20 years. I did 6 years, so I don't qualify for those ones that say you have to have 20 plus years to qualify for the military rebate. Anyway, you get the point. If you think you qualify for this stuff, then bring anything and everything you can to prove that you qualify for it. So let's just pop out of that screen. But it's really powerful. That's TrueCar for you. It shows you just the average market price in your area, what that vehicle ought to be going for as far as the selling price. Next step, go to some websites. Be really careful with this, folks. They're going to try to chat with you. They're going to try to get your email. Don't do any of that. Just go to the website and try to figure out what the pricing is looking like vis-a-vis TrueCar. So this is just one I've pulled up. You'll notice it's a 2019 Toyota Camry SE. MSRP is close to what TrueCar had. There's a price for that one. What's interesting, though, is that's the only one they have at that price. All the other ones that they have are significantly more money, not to mention significantly more than what TrueCar said the average price is. But that just gives you an idea what this one dealership has for pricing on the SE. Click another one. Look, shop more than one dealership. Again, we'll talk about loyalty. It's a depreciating liability. Look, loyalty is really important to me, okay? But not when you're shopping for a depreciating liability. Be loyal to yourself and your family. Make sure you get the best deal possible. That being said, this dealership, this one doesn't even have any internet pricing listed on it. That one doesn't have internet pricing. But then as you scroll down, there they come up with the pricing, $24,000 range. And then I always shop a dealership out of town. So this is just another dealership that's further away. And you'll notice, they're about $24,000 also on that one, 24, 24, 24. You get the point. So, sometimes when you look at a dealership in an area outside of your local area, you can find different pricing. And maybe it's because their inventory is different. Maybe it's because they have some aged inventory they're trying to get rid of. Whatever it may be, you're trying to get the best price possible. If it looks like they're significantly different in price and you only have to drive an hour out of your way, to me, it's worth it. One other thing to notice on this website, you see this right here, Dealer Rater? And you'll notice it's not listed very openly on these other dealerships, but it sure is on this one. Dealer Rater is a really powerful tool. Just a little sidebar comment on Dealer Rater. It rates the dealership. You can't, as a customer, rate a dealership at the dealership or they get blacklisted. Okay, so it's actually a pretty valid rating tool to help you decide if this is a dealership you want to go to or not. And they even have Dealer Rater for the salespeople. And I mention that because when it comes time to go to the dealership, the last thing you want to do is go in there and having a clue who you want to talk to. You can actually use Dealer Rater once you find a dealership to say, you know what, based upon this salesperson's reviews, I want to link up with this salesperson because I think they're going to be able to get me the best price possible. Anyway, back to pricing. So in this case, it doesn't make sense to travel out of town to get the vehicle. But to me, these folks only have one car at that price. whereas this dealership has a whole slew of them. After you get past those two right there, they've got a whole slew of them. So at that point, it's a matter of saying, okay, based upon dealer rater, based upon pricing, I'm going to go to X dealership. And that, in a nutshell, is what you do to figure out which dealership you want to go to and which one has the best price. Now flip back to TrueCar. Remember, we're looking at the 24-ish range at these dealerships. So TrueCar is saying $22,999 is the average market price. Well, stick to your guns. You know, it's for them to figure out how to get there. Okay, if the average market price, and you politely, and we'll have another video on how to communicate when you're at a dealership, politely communicate and say, guys, man, the average market price is $22,999. It's $23,000. We're still off a little bit. I really want to get a car, but I'm going to make sure I get the best price possible. So let's get this thing down to $22,999 is the average market price. It just gives you a little bit leverage. That's the power of TrueCar. So all that being said, you know, go ahead, work smart, not hard. Do your homework, use the right tools, use TrueCar. All this stuff is done before you even contact the dealership. And then by all means, take some of the savings, enroll in a biweekly payment plan, and save even more money. I hope you enjoyed the video, everybody. Go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Like I said, subscribe so we can get you other videos, and you'll be notified on them when you have the other videos that are going to save you even more money. And by all means, share it. We truly do appreciate it. Thank you now. Bye-bye.